Hello and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg.
Hello.
And Kurt.
Hi.
Ben was once again kidnapped by the French.
Well, no, he's prospecting for Millennium Items.
Oh, true. He's in the mines.
And then has some big news.
Do you all know what the news is?
No.
Okay, I do. I'll tell you later.
I genuinely think it's Millennium Items.
Yes. On those dates in some random part of the calendar, he will unleash the Millennium Eye. How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with Kurt.
Well, I ended up bringing Fire King to my Tuesday locals.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go as well as I thought it would. I learnt a ruling that was... Because I was playing it on Master Duel, I thought it was one way. But in our locals, I could have played it 10 times better and it would have made my life 10 times easier.
Master Duel is great, but not perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this has been a long time complaint of the channel, of other, especially other team members, of that the weird discrepancies between OCG and TCG is never explicitly related, and that I don't like the cherry picking of, oh no, we rule that way because the OCG does, and then there's other ones where we just ignore it.
Yeah.
I was like, it just seems kind of weird, and then the condensation that comes with that. That's not.
I've got enough condensation. I don't need more.
The condescension that comes with that is always a bit insulting.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. But my round one was against Radiant Typhoon. Went to a game 3, but I think I stuffed up in game 2, which allowed him to come back and win. So I should have had game 2. Round 2, I played Sky Striker.
Was he main decking Perulia, or was that game 2 that I walked into?
It was game 3.
Oh my god, what the hell was I doing before that? Anyway, continue.
Yeah, but so Sky Striker's boring.
Oh yeah.
They just go, oh, I want to draw 3 cards. Oh, I want to draw another 3 cards.
There was a few engages.
Anyway, I don't like Sky Striker. Round 3, we get to Mitsuyami, which I end up winning. Which, funny enough, me prepping versing the decks that I was expecting to verse, I did win. The decks that I didn't know, I lost. So maybe that is the issue where it came to. I don't know. But I ended up leaving after that because Bragg didn't have his keys, so I needed to get home so he could get home.
But then I missed that memo. I'd gone to the pub and then drove Tom home.
Yeah, that was my locals.
Bragg, did you get up to anything this week?
Continuing on, like, half-heartedly from Ben's Duel Links experience last week, that I think he's done the same thing as I have, that Dragoon's out now, so we have forgotten about Zodiac. We are now Red Eyes gamers. Which, for the most part, getting all that stuff together is a lot easier than it is the Zoo. Mind you, Zoo grinding out missions and just going, oh, Borgo attack, like, where you can just kind of win, is pretty good to just pick up cheeky wins to level up characters and get more gems. So I don't hate building Zoo, but Red Eyes is really good. If you want to go the full branded though, that is a lot more expensive.
And it's split across multiple packs as well, so getting it all together is problematic.
And I'm out of gems and Master Jewels, so I've got to try and just grind out that stuff and get it there, because as I've said on the pod previously, I will not pay those prices for those gems. And I will spend money. I spent money on Duel Links. I would have spent those money on Master Duel if I were to get, a pack. It's such a rip-off. And yeah, picked up extra binders and stuff. I'm going to start sorting my collection a little.
I need to buy boxes for that. No one stocks the big boxes anymore. What am I meant to do with a 3,000 card box? It's nothing.
Yeah.
I need 5.
Big ones of 5, yeah. I mean, could you just not have 2 3,000 boxes?
I don't
have the space.
No.
Yeah.
Mainly because I already have 3 5,000 boxes and I don't want like different size boxes.
Yeah. I have a lot of 5,000s, which I've got to repurpose.
Actually, I don't know how old yours are. I don't know whether they'd survive the trip.
Some of them. Oh, one of them's lost its roof.
Some would say that, but that's okay. My week. So I did end up changing my tier element list. Initially, I played a lot of darks so that I could play Impulse, and while that worked, I also thought about putting the Fiendsmith stuff in for various reasons. One, sequence can fusion summon Kaleido Heart because it just needs to fusion a Fiend. So you can do that. And also the idea was to be able to have Pilgrim Reaper, and also had the Boyo Mutiny in the Sky package in there so that I could then try and get to other Fiends. So, few issues come up with that. Firstly, I didn't find a Pilgrim Reaper, so I could not get the extra mills. I know that they're common, but they are not common within my collection. They are rare. Non-existent, some might say. But I persevered. The other issue I found is that after reading Mutiny in the Sky, after thinking I knew its effect, it has to shuffle Fiends and or Fairies to summon a Fiend or a Fairy. It doesn't just shuffle material. So I couldn't use it to do anything but a Fiendsmith card or the other card, the actual target for the deck, the Lucy. Which was not in my mindset until I read the card, and I was like, oh, this is so much worse than I thought. And I can mitigate that. Rather than playing King of the Swamp, I can play Versago the Destroyer, because that's a Fiend that also copies other material.
Okay.
But that's a lot of time and effort to go through to do that. So likelihood is I won't do that.
Did you still play Impulse?
No.
Okay,
because
I
the
was
Fiendsmith
like,
stuff
yeah.
So
I was like, you said Impulse.
Impulse and a few other cards went out so that the Fiendsmith package could go in.
Okay.
Are you going to do a locals report in this little in your week in Yu-Gi-Oh right now?
A little bit. Why?
If you buy me 60 seconds.
What do you need 60 seconds for?
How was your week in Yu-Gi-Oh, sir?
Okay, so having done that, round one I versed. I believe it was the MST deck, or did you verse?
No, I versed it. Round one, you versed Corey, I believe.
Yes, so I think I won. Yes, I did win against Corey because Graveyard doing things.
Yeah.
I didn't. What was he versing? Sky Striker. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how I won the game, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't remember much of Tuesday.
Sometimes the game just Sky Striker can break.
It just often doesn't.
Yeah.
It has a lot of consistency pieces.
Mm.
Oh, that's how I won. He screwed up. He had Lightning Storm in hand, but he put down multi-roll first, so he couldn't use the Lightning Storm. And then proceeded to lose, I think, the other 3 games because of various issues.
That sounds like a fumble, by the way.
Yeah, it was definitely a fumble. Big fumble. Nil! So this will become a part of the new deck, assuming I have time. The next plan is to do Trap Tier Element with
Paleos.
the Bestials and the Paleos and the Traps and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, due to my just the listeners, due to my previously mentioned sorting, I was very much aware of where it was. Blah.
I will be reaping.
Back to the fun.
So, the only thing that makes me think I may not end up building a entirely new tier element trap deck is the fact that my roof in my apartment is pissing water, which is taking up a lot of my time and energy. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I will, but we'll see how we go.
Do you need another space heater?
No, I've got one at the moment, so it is okay. I'm also trying to get a wet vac so that I can try and get the water out.
100% get that.
And then in Master Duel, we'll get to that shortly. I have some gripes with the current event, so we'll get into that right now. The current event, as described last week, there will be 2. The one that's running at the moment is the Legend Anthology. Now, in previous instances, this has been decks that are featured in the solo mode, as well as just legacy decks.
Yep.
I went in there. Firstly, I went in because one of the loaner decks was the, what are they called? Like the Ancient Fairy Dragon stuff that came out not too long ago. And I was like, I wanted to play that in TCG, but the time just never arose. I couldn't be bothered building it, blah, blah, blah. So I just never got around to it. So I played it in there. The deck is awful. Like, it is painfully inconsistent, especially the way they've built it, because like you have a few hand traps. You've got Veiler, you've got Imperm, you've got Ogre. But it relies so heavily on your combo resolving to actually have the trap up to negate stuff that it's just not feasible. My links aren't working, so bear with me a second while I pull up the thingy. Ooh, okay. This is going to make news fun if my links just don't do the thing. Okay, so as I was saying, previously it was a lot of solo mode decks and stuff.
Yep.
After I'd played the Ancient Fairy a little bit, I was like, okay, I'm sick of the inconsistency. I'm going to go back to some of the old ones that I used to play, like Time Thief, like Mech Knight, and stuff like that. However, all those decks are banned. You can't play any cards from any of those decks.
He's out. He's out of decks.
So I was like, okay, well, I don't really want to do Dark Magician because I feel like that's not really a step forward. It's more like a step sideways, if perhaps back. So I didn't do that. And I continued on with Ancient Fairy Dragon. But as I progressed in the event, slowly, because I lost a lot, I realized that the things that they let in instead of decks like Time Thief were Numeron FTK
That's a thing.
and Dragoon Turbo. So you can have Dragoon, but I can't do the floaty Time Thief boy?
Just dueling.
Why?
Like,
Because Dragoon's a Dark Magician.
yeah. Yeah.
Time Thief's in the solo mode. It has a solo mode. Well, technically, it has...
Does Dragoon have a solo mode?
No.
Yeah.
And the only time the Dark Magician features in the solo mode is in one of the training ones where you verse...
Yeah.
Definitely not Yami Yugi, but Yami Yugi at the end.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. Because the Ancient Fairy deck sucks.
Yeah, 100%. That's
The-
why they gave you the
the-
DDD one.
The level... Yeah, but I'm not doing DDD. I'm not doing that. I shouldn't have to be a PhD in DDD
Exactly.
to earn some gems.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah. It's really annoying. But I've now gotten to the point where I've earned all the gems, so it'd only be the nameplate at the end
Fuck
if I
the
wanted to
nameplate.
progress. So I ain't doing that.
Good.
Putting that aside.
The nameplate's almost a shaming thing.
Yes.
Like, if you ever use it, it's not worth it.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have an option now. As I've said to Ben many times, they scroll. Every nameplate you've ever owned
Oh, you don't
scrolls
equip
along
them?
the side.
Yeah.
You can equip them. It still has it on your player card to put the 4 there. But now, whenever you queue up for a duel,
Oh,
every
dear God.
nameplate you've ever earned
I mean,
is on the side.
I haven't earned that
And
many,
anytime you see people with 3, they're playing stun, I will fall on that sword. If you've only earned 3, I hate you.
I should count.
I find it funny the amount of times I see someone with like fucking 50 of them. I'm just there.
That's
being
me.
like, these guys are good.
Casual
And then
duels,
they
casual duels.
dodge.
Oh yeah, that is also me. I'm not good. I just like names, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. But in the release of the Legend Anthology, obviously there's a lot of gems to earn, but they also had some assets come out that you can purchase with the aforementioned gems. So we have the Starham sleeves,
Shit.
and we have a Sulphur Chord Symphony background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can go away.
I don't mind.
But then we move on to some news. So I guess first we'll start with the Over collection. We had a lot of new cards announced for that. Bear with me a moment. As I said before, the links aren't linking.
Oh.
So firstly, we have Multiplying Karibo, Dark Fiend, level 1, 300 attack and 200 defense. When an opponent's monster declares an attack or your opponent activates a monster effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, if an opponent's monster attacks during damage calculation, or when an opponent activates a monster effect on the field, quick effect, add to your hand, or special summon one Dark Magician monster with 300 attack or 200 defense from your deck or graveyard, then you can change your opponent's monster's attack to 0. So, the only Dark Magician card that I can think... No, because that's...
Oh, this is different to when I read it. Interesting.
Oh, sorry. One Dark Magician or one monster with 300. Okay.
There
Sorry.
you go.
I missed a very important word.
Um,
Yeah. So this is kind of Karibo support, but I'd almost argue it's Dark Magician support.
yeah.
Because you can add Dark Magic Karibo.
It's once again, it's more reactive as opposed to the other support that we're going to get to.
Yes.
I feel like Dark Magician could have been given something better, but just Konami gives them weird gimmicky stuff. Because this doesn't even negate the first, like, this doesn't even react to the first effect, it's the second.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the first
special
gets it
summons
out, and then the second...
It's real weird how they give Dark Magician support, because they give Dark Magician support by giving it other things around it.
Yeah.
But then you see Blue Eyes, and it's just like,
Just-
here's a big dragon!
This card's name counts as Blue Eyes everywhere except where it matters.
So it's really weird. In Dark Magician support, almost exclusively, well, actually, there's another one that we'll get to later that has a similar issue. It leans too much into the anime side of things. It's like almost, it's Heart of the Cards dot deck because everything is so situational. You have to pray for certain scenarios to come up for the most part for it to actually pop off.
Yeah.
Like Dragoon is the best that it's been, and even then, people will argue that it's Red Eye support because the easiest way to get to it is Ref.
Red Eyes.
Even then, Dragoon's a reactive-ish card too.
Well, the thing is,
It's a good card.
yeah, like they now have an easier way to make it so they don't have to choose between like doing Dark Magician combo or making Dragoon.
Yeah, they just activate the Red
I
Eye
say now.
skill and add the pieces to hand.
True. Or they could not do that and save all their money and time not playing Duel Links. But yeah, it's definitely not the only archetype that suffers from this thing, which we'll get to later on in this episode. But it's an issue that it has, that it's a little too close to its origin, that it hampers it.
This is very good for a Dark Magician card, but even then, still kind of mid.
Yeah.
Apologies, Loza. I'm sure he has it. Well, I'll have to check out his latest videos. I have not.
Yeah, I don't know if he's commented too much on the Karibo card. I don't remember seeing a thumbnail come up for it. But then we move on to the Winged Karibo Sabatel, level 10.
Yeah.
Close enough. So it's a light fairy level 10, 300 attack, 200 defense. Reveal this card in your hand and pay half your life points. Add one polymerization spell or fusion spell from your deck to your hand, and if you do, shuffle this card into the deck. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except hero monsters. During your opponent's turn, if you have 1,000 life points or less, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the highest attack among monsters they control.
It's a winged Karibo.
Yeah,
Right. Okay,
yeah.
so it's Jade.
And that second effect is kind of on point.
I was like, why is a Karibo locking you into heroes rather than a
Winged
winged
heroes.
Nah.
Searching fusion.
Hero support.
Why do they...
Have fun with it.
But... They already have a hero who lives, which makes them pay half, and then they've got this guy that makes them pay another half, just to add poly.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Or a fusion spell.
Fuck them.
One minute.
If they don't want to pay the money for good cards, fuck 'em.
It's not money, it's life.
Still, don't care. This card's gonna be
Money is
cheap.
life.
Yeah.
Then we've got Starjunk Synchron, Dark Warrior Tuner, level 3. For a Synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any one Synchron Tuner. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. If this card is in your hand, target one level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon this card, and if you do, special summon that monster, but its effect's negated. Also, you can only summon monsters from the extra Synchro monsters.
This card got better with the support that got announced.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Shut up. Banish this card from your graveyard. Junk Warrior you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects this turn. And then we've got Gagaga Magic.
Wow, that's it?
No, sorry. Yeah, well,
Yeah, nothing. It's
well
alright.
like, it just does synchro things. It's not super original.
It's dumb.
Like, it's just Wizard ad Ignista, but for white cards.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't go synchro. I wonder why they didn't say synchro monsters instead of just junk warrior. I wonder. Or warrior monsters.
I mean, realistically, it'd be too good if it just protected all synchros.
It's just card destruction. It's not that good.
Murakumo, why aren't you getting destroyed?
Why you know blah blah. And then we've got Gagaga Magician, Gagaga Magic, level 4 spellcaster.
Sicker.
If this card is in your hand, you can special summon it and one other Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogoyo,
Yep.
or Dododo monster from your hand or graveyard, except for itself. And if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, Xyz summon one Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogogo, Dododo,
Wait, is this an
Jin,
ignition effect?
heroic champion number ZW or ZS, using only those two monsters.
What was the requirement again?
So, if this card is in your hand,
Special summon.
special summon it or blah 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 blah, blah from your hand or
not a quick
graveyard.
effect. Just
Special summon
Just-
the
yeah.
alphabet.
whatever. Could have
When-
made a quick effect.
When you do, God no, when you do, treat the level of one of those monsters the same as the other monsters.
Oh, sick. So it's just
It
easy
gives a
rank.
wide berth
That's
Yeah.
what it's meant to do.
for something you're probably only going to make a rank 4 of.
Baguska.
Hand and graveyard though.
Exit on that. Fiendsmith combo.
Could have made a deck.
Is Exiton a number?
No. Oh. No.
No.
Does it have to make a number?
No, shark was the.
It has to make a Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogogo, Dododo, Jin, heroic champion, number ZW or ZS.
Go looking for your light
Yeah.
light fiend number monsters.
Well, Light Fiend Jin.
Oh yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Fiendsmith combo.
Not everything is Fiendsmith combo. Especially not if you have to play all this other fucking Onomat nonsense. Like,
No.
the last thing on your mind is Fiendsmith.
Especially from hand or graveyard.
So then we have Horoscope Sorcerer, the Stargazer Magician, a
Hey.
dark spellcaster, pendulum scale 1, level 5. When your opponent, the fucking Onomat stuff has sent me. When an opponent's activated spell card or effect resolves, if you control a Magician, Pendulum monster, or Odd Eyes monster, you can negate the effect and destroy this card. That's the Pendulum scale effect.
Yep.
Monster effect. If this, you can discard one other Magician, Pendulum monster, Perform Power monster, or Odd Eyes monster. Special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can add one Pendulum monster with 2,500 attack from your deck to your hand. Astrograph. You can target one Pendulum monster card you can destroy. Card you control, destroy it. Then you can add one face-up monster from your extra deck to your hand. Diet Electromite, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you've added the Stargazer. I mean, not the Stargazer. Astrograph. Pop something else. Trigger the Astrograph. Or
Yeah.
your uncle. It's fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
Like,
better
this
than the
is in it. Well, this in its purest form is a retrain of the original.
Yes. So we're gonna get the other one.
Yeah, probably. Cyber's Code Magician, Dark Cyber's Ritual, level 7, 2,500 attack. If a link monster you control would be used as a link material for a Cyber's monster, this card in your hand can also be used as material. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. You can't special summon the rest of the turn to get Cyber's. Oh no. Also, send one Cyber's monster from your deck to the graveyard. Or if this card was ritual summoned, you can special summon that monster instead. It's cute.
It's a ritual rap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. Cyberse has this weird thing with rituals in that they ritual summon, but in order to continue linking.
Yeah.
Blue on blue action.
Then we had some more, so bear with me again while I find the link. Apologies again, my phone just doesn't want to behave.
Blue eyes.
So we have the Deep Eyes White Dragon, the Blue Abyss, Light Dragon effect, level 10, 0 attack and defense. This card is always treated as a Blue Eyes card. You can only use its first and second effect once per turn. Discard this card and one level 1 Light Tuner from your deck to your hand. If a Blue Eyes Ritual monster or monsters and or Blue Eyes White Dragon is sent to your graveyard, you can target one of them, special summon this card from your graveyard, if it was there when that monster was sent, or hand, even if not. And if you do, its attack becomes that monster's, but banish it when it leaves the field. So I suppose you can use the discard. I don't know.
It's fine. Like it. Also,
It's a body.
it and a couple other things makes the big one, yeah, and it as well, right?
I think so.
The level 12. So there's another avenue to get to there. Pretty good. Mind you, more Droll bait, so...
Yep.
It's fine. Droll's going to be banned. I don't know when. I'm not putting a time limit on it, so at some
When
point I'll be
Shifter
right.
gets banned.
Christmas.
That'd be nice. And then we have
Future Fusion.
Future Fusion Nova. Continuous spell. When this card resolves, fusion summon one Light Machine fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your deck, including Cyber Dragon. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon except machine monsters. Also, you cannot attack except with the summoned monsters. Except with the summoned monster. If this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. If that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Yeah, it's
Pretty
getting
good.
closer to what the original effect was, I suppose.
I don't see why they called it Future Fusion, though.
Yeah, it's fusing now.
Yeah.
Then we've got Red Dragon Archfiend's Chain. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. You can activate it the turn it was set by revealing one Red Dragon Archfiend in your extra deck. Sure?
Yeah.
Activate this card by revealing any number of monsters from your hand, then target effect monsters your opponent controls equal to the number of tuners revealed plus 1. They lose 100 attack for each card revealed, also their effects are negated. If the last of those monsters is not on the field, destroy this card. So it stays on board until they get rid of all the monsters you targeted with it. Hence its artwork of multiple dragons. Dragons. And then...
Yeah, no opinion.
I don't remember. I mean, it's cute.
Like him.
Nah, my opinion is I don't know if I'm actually crash hot on these fallouts.
Well,
The arts of the effects.
The arts.
I mean, these ones definitely seem like weaker exhibitions than the first ones we got announced from this set specifically.
so it's diluting the pool of getting cool stuff. We could have just had...
Yeah, it could have just been the ones that we knew about.
So 3, 5, 15 all up, right? Yeah.
It's a lot. I don't think that card would be too bad in Cool Tune going second.
Yeah, no, that card actually seems not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm just...
You just have to play Red Dragon Archfiend in your extra deck. That's probably
Just play the
never
normal.
going to get summoned.
Yeah, but you just play it in the extra deck.
They didn't reveal these with the normal arts, did they? Not like the first Dark Condition that we saw.
No, we only have these in the overframe.
Yeah.
At this point, we'll have the
Name
new...
to be confirmed.
At this point, we'll have the new hand trap that just reveals 6 random fucking synchros. So who gives a shit?
And then we've got Galaxy Defense Robot Orbital 7, Light Machine, level 8, 2000 attack and defense. Tribute this card from your hand or field. Take one Photon monster and one Galaxy monster from your deck. Add one of them to your hand, send the other to the graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except light monsters. If a Galaxy Eyes monster is special summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your graveyard but banish it when it leaves the field.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Quite
What
good
level?
for Galaxy. Level
Yeah.
8. It's just free material.
Oh, banishes when it leaves the field.
Oh no, whatever will I do? Rank! Very cute card. Yeah, the Foolish and Add, like, similar to the other card, it's a bit of droll bait in a deck that probably can't suffer droll.
Yeah, but at least what you're getting is, like, can set up a board of somewhat, unlike where...
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't like that ruling of when it banishes when it left the field, but under and exceeds it just doesn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how they restrict people into making Xyz with a lot of them, because a lot of them are meant to be exclusively for Xyz. So when they put that on it, it's like,
You have to make it.
you can do it once, or you can keep doing it, as long as you stick to your lane.
Yeah, okay.
The,
that's fine.
before they changed the ruling, it wasn't that bad in comparison to nowadays. Back then, detached Sangam off Granosaurus was pretty weird. And generally ended in an advantageous state. But at the moment, I don't know, fucking every other deck can do it, just change the ruling back. Who gives a shit anymore?
That's true.
Next, we have Clearwing Synchro Dragon of the Four Heavenly Dragons. Likely won't be called that here. Oh no, they've used Heavenly before. That pseudo Lightsworn one.
Doesn't look very heavenly.
No, that one no.
Well, it's one of the four.
I know.
But
I'm just saying that one doesn't.
number 3.
But
We're
look,
getting it.
Hades was a god.
Because we got Odd Eyes. We got this buddy. It's gonna be the Venom. It's always gonna be the Venom.
Yeah, especially if they've got Predator Plants the ball coming out. There's so many variations of that. You can't be sad. There's so many.
There's so many variations of Venom and Clearwing and On Ice.
Yeah, but those cards are good. So this one is a level 7 synchro. Shocking. Wind Dragon. Generic material. This card is always treated as a speed road card. Why? If this card is special summoned, you can destroy one effect monster your opponent controls, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Wind Tuner monster from your hand or graveyard. Its effect's negated. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon one wind monster.
Okay.
Wind Monster.
So this gets into the crystal clearly.
Yeah. Or Speed Road Kite Dragon.
Wind Monster.
Why is that relevant?
Well, it's not relevant in TCG.
Is Droll's not a tuner, is it?
No.
No. Okay.
Thank God. Wait, is this thing a tune?
No, it's not.
Is
No.
it?
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this to work.
Well,
I have to play a level 1 wind monster.
don't bring back Baron, I'll tell you that much.
Please bring back
It's
Baron.
never coming back. It's
Please.
never coming back. Because once they open that floodgate, then the argument can be made for Appaloosa. The argument can be made for Barone. Like,
Savage with what's coming up next.
nah, Savage can come back. It's fine.
Read the next card then.
Yes.
So, Rocket Barrage. So this is a level 5 Dark Dragon. Can send one Dark Dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard, except a level 5 monster. Cost. Special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of the turn, except Dark Monsters.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Whatever shall I do? When a Link monster's effect is activated, that targets a card in the field. Quick effect, you can destroy this card, then special summon up to one Rocket monster, each from your hand, deck, graveyard, or banished.
Yep.
Except for itself.
Let me just special summon 4 fucking monsters.
That's fine. They have to be in their places.
Well, you sent one to the grave,
Okay,
so you can at
that's
least summon
2.
3.
What if I bricked? What if I bricked?
You did not brick with this fucking card.
Bricking your Dragon.
You're at least summoning
It's happened.
2. If you open this card, you can at least summon 2.
Yeah.
Let them have 2 dragons. It's fine. It's fine.
Do
Actually,
you think-
I have seen replays where they get to like 2 Link 5s and a Link 4 and another 2 monsters. I'm like, oh dear lord. Scary.
Do you reckon Chaos Ruler could come back?
No.
No?
No.
Because it got banned because of tier, right?
I think it just got banned because it was like too easy for decks to filter through. I think it actually got banned because of Dragon Link.
Oh, okay.
I think it was banned for the Dragon Link World Championship win.
Sounds right.
Oh, actually, yeah, because we didn't have the Chaos Ruler for the Ishizus. We had it before the Ishizus.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The Dragon is weak in comparison to the Ishizus.
Yeah.
I miss them. I miss them every day. But then, through the week, we also had all of the final cards announced for the Blazing Dominion set. So, just scrolling up to double check that I haven't missed any. No, we covered that one. So, the first one is the archetype I was alluding to before when talking about sticking too hard to the anime. This is Hero Flash, a normal spell card. Activate one of these effects. For the rest of the turn, if an elemental hero monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Target card your opponent controls up to the number of elemental hero monsters you control, destroy them. Take one elemental hero monster from your graveyard, and if you do, either add it to your hand or special summon it. For the rest of this turn, elemental hero monsters you control can attack your opponent directly. So,
Not a negate?
yeah, we've gotten into 2026 and they still can't protect themselves from the meteor that's about to come down and kill them.
Yeah, quite literally.
So, yeah, Hero is another deck that suffers too much from anime bait, I guess. Like, people love playing Hero cards, but none of them do the things that people wish they would do.
The attack directly is a weird.
Do you reckon that Nibiru will ever get banned?
I could see them maybe doing a Max C treatment on it, like, down the line, but it's sort of gotten into that territory with Ash and arguably Droll, where, like, when the format gets a little crazy, it's kind of necessary.
Yes.
Because if you didn't have a response like Nibiru, some boards could just go off. And they probably wouldn't even care how many cards you drew off a Fua, especially if you have to shuffle
charming
several of them
retrain.
back.
True.
Another Molchami.
Then we had scrolling. Nope.
There's 2 traps.
Here we go. This one, the flippy decks make a return in Blazing Dominion with Wake Up Kuro. So this is a level 7 Wind Aqua Flip effect monster. Attack 400, defense 2700. You can reveal this card in your hand, add 1 Wind Flip monster from your deck to your hand, except itself, then discard 1 card. Its flip effect is you can target 1 other face-up monster on the field, change it to face-down defense position. And then quick effect, you can target 1 set monster, change it to face-up defense position.
Huh.
Again, just adding into flip effects that no one asked for. Do you remember asking for coffee-related flip effect monsters?
No, but I think this is the 4th one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They keep giving them to us even though nobody asked.
I did see a video. It was like, this wake up engine could be cool. I'm like, shut up.
I don't know. I think, aren't we all? Will we ever care about flip effects?
Nope.
I mean, the closest is probably a Neocraft, and even then, it's not really the flip effects you care about. It's the fact that in the end phase, you're going to die from burn.
Shadol was the only flip deck that I liked, and I never liked the flip effects.
Not even Beast?
It's a flip deck, but the only reason why I liked it is because it locked you out of summoning.
Actually, Dragon.
Dragon's pretty cool.
Also, the spam element.
Well, actually, weren't
Construct-
most of their
construct
effects
best.
when they get sent to grave anyway better?
No, it depends on them, right? But for the most part, the flip effects were meant to be the stronger part because you've had to wait a turn to trigger them.
It's my own personal bias because I hate Takoichi in the old days too. As like Magician of Faith was like the only one that I liked, and even that's like, as soon as Demox shows up, don't need it anymore. Yeah, maybe I just racist against flip effects.
Racist is crazy. Look, they are historically bad. Do they need more support? No.
Yeah, can we just forget them?
Yeah, let's just remove them.
Or just that was cool. Let's never speak of them again.
Like they're doing all this stuff with Flip, but like they've not tried to bring back Union.
Yeah,
No.
bring back Union.
Oh, Union's not the one I meant to say. I meant to say Gemini.
Oh, well, I probably care less about Gemini than I do about flip monsters.
Exactly. Like they're not shoving.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where's the Gemini love?
It's. I don't even know how you'd make that work. Like
Give them 2 normal summons.
you won't. But do you remember Chemicritter?
Yeah, I've got a core of it somewhere.
Yeah, I think I
Why?
gave one to Lachlan because he's like, I'm gonna make this deck work.
Oh man, that's probably his core then.
Next card was a new Solemn card in 2026, the Solemn Report. So it's a counter trap, shockingly. I think you're laughing about the haircut, aren't you?
The haircut, her whispering, like it is.
Do you know what it makes me think? It makes me think this is the guy that Snake was talking to in Metal Gear Solid. And she's whispering the info for him to report it on. Because it seems like he's like on a mic, kind of. Like.
Oh, I was thinking of a certain president, and a certain presidential advisor on a certain...
Oh no. Okay, moving on. So, counter trap. You can activate this card the turn it was set by revealing one of your other set traps. When a spell or trap is activated, activate one of these effects. Pay 1,500. Negate the activation if you do destroy that card, and if you do that, for the rest of his turn, neither player can activate that card's effects as well as cards with the same name, original name, and their effects. Mm-hmm. Or pay 3,000 life points. Negate the activation if you do banish that card. Then your opponent banishes all cards with its same original name from their hand or deck.
Hand or deck.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's very solid for a trap deck.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have quite the broad reach of the other ones. Like, I don't think you can play this as like a generic-y card. I think you have to be playing a lot of traps in your deck.
You could play it in Malice.
Wait,
Yeah.
but going first, you can just straight up do it, yeah?
Yeah, but like, I guess getting down the line, there will be an advent of more trap cards being relevant. Like, at the moment, it's basically the Dominuses. which
Yeah,
we'll talk
this
about.
is a Solon for Domuses.
Considering the set, considering the other trap card in this set.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe time will tell.
I just don't see. I feel half restrained on going. Needing to have the other trap card in your hand to get the first turn effect just seems to win more.
Yeah, it's a
I don't think it's like a be all end all, but citing it in going second or going first. Sorry.
it's definitely made for trap decks.
Yeah, either you're riding in a trap deck or there's a little bit of utility because that banish every version from hand and decks pretty good.
Can be kind of crazy. Yeah, like if your opponent's relying on a certain card.
Oh, you activated King Sark? Fuck your King Sarks. Bye.
There you go.
I'm just giving
had-
you an explanation, man.
Don't put it out in the ether.
Bye bye.
People will do it.
No more horses for
It's
you.
weird that he went Kingstark and not engage after his week.
True. Horses haven't done anything to you. In fact, they've helped you.
Mind you,
Yeah,
you
they
can just
are
get
lucky.
mind you can just get engaged back now, so it doesn't matter.
Then we had scrolling. Ah, yes, Kurt's favorite time. He's already got them pulled up and ready to read. The Cool Tunes.
please.
Tell us all about them,
They're
Kurt.
gonna lead
Cool
it on.
Team got support. So first of all, we got one main monster. The main monster is a level 1 Cyburst. So, addable of any fucking Cyburst add a card, which is great. It has the same effects as pretty much all of them, where you can use a Synchro in hand as a tuner in hand to make a Synchro monster. If the card would be sent to the graveyard as... So, its normal effect, you can reveal itself and another killer tune in hand. You can freely normal summon that monster. Not special summon, normal summon. Which allows you to use the one that says normal summon effect to be able to use its effect. That's great. It's another addition of extension, saves you from getting fucked over
So
by
they
one
have
hand
3 normal summons.
trap. Yeah, we now have 3 normal summons.
And Hacker Hand's got a bad fusion.
Yeah.
If this card would be sent to graveyard as synchro material, you can either place one card your opponent's graveyard on the bottom of the deck, so graveyard manipulation, or you can look at your opponent's hand, then add a Kewl Tune spell or trap.
Huh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, so we now got the Naori effect on a Kewl Tune card, but it's Naori and Lantern together. You look at your opponent's hand, add a spell. Perfect extension for the deck. Then we were given 2 more synchros. We have Kewl Tune Crackle. Crackle needs Kewl Tune Clip as a... Crackle. Needs Kewl Tune Clip as a material plus any other tuner. If this card is synchro summon, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and banish 1 card from it until the end phase. So pretty much you're trying to do this on your opponent's turn, so they don't have those extra deck monsters for that turn. But if this card is used for synchro material, if this synchro summon card is sent to the graveyard, not even for synchro material, you can special summon it, then look at your opponent's and banish 2 more. So pretty much this card can banish 3 extra deck monsters. Clip's going to banish 1 face down randomly, so that's 4. Then you'll be able to do 5. So all up on your opponent's turn, you'd be able to banish 1/3 of their extra deck for their turn, which is kind of stupid.
And you know what's in their hand already, so
Exactly.
you know exactly what to banish.
Like, if they have Fiendsmith combo in hand, bye-bye Requiem. If they have... Yeah, it's kind of bonkers. Then we got the level 10 Synchro, which I called that we were going to get a big Synchro. Because why would they give us level 7s and stuff like that? This card makes all your monsters your opponent controls increase levels by 2. So fuck you, ranked monsters. You cannot summon any of your things now. Makes your tuners be able to have 2 attacks each turn. So your RS that has 5k attack is now 10k. It has a quick effect. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can target 1 tune in your graveyard banishment except a level 10 monster. Either add it to hand or special summon it, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon one monster. So that level 5, you would have used it beforehand.
You wouldn't pick a level 10 anyway because you're out here.
Yeah. Yeah. So you special summon that level 5.
Yeah.
And then you synchro summon with another level 2, you make the Chain Dragon. So now you have the Chain Dragon plus that synchro is going to banish another 2 cards from your opponent's extra deck.
Is that math?
Really good support. Yeah, because it's a level 5 and a 2.
But wouldn't that be... Well, level 5 and a 2 now? Well, how do you have a level 2 when that thing's on the board, doesn't it? But does
Makes your opponent's
Oh! Ew.
Yeah. We don't level manipulate ourselves.
I thought it was entire board.
No.
No. Does the other one do the level manipulation for everybody, or is that opponents only as well?
Just opponents.
Huh.
Yeah. So pretty much
This is why links are great.
if you have that and that, it's like 3 levels. So your level 4 monsters are now level 7s.
Yeah. Big eye.
But yeah, Cool Toon support real fucking good. You see all the cores going up now. Fucking people are asking for cores. I'm like, no, I have my CR core. I'm ready.
Did you have the basic core as well, or did you
I
sell that
sold
before? Oh,
Yeah.
hindsight, isn't it?
Yeah, I should have kept it.
Oh well. And then finally, the last card announced for Blazing Dominion, arguably one of the more impactful ones, especially when you compare it to fucking Wake Up and Mocker or whatever the fuck it's called.
Definitely.
Dominus Spark, normal trap card. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. During the turn, your opponent activated a monster effect in the hand or graveyard. You can activate this card from your hand. Target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. Then if you have no traps in your graveyard, they can special summon one monster from their hand. If you activated this card from your hand, you cannot activate the effects of earth, water, fire, and wind monsters for the rest of the duel. Oh no, I can only activate my light monsters.
I have a question with this card.
Yes.
Can Caesar negate it? Because it technically
Yes.
has the special summon bit at the end? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thought so.
Yeah, because annoyingly, Caesar keeps asking me in Master Duel if I'd like to negate my own fusion summon.
Yeah.
The answer is always no, Caesar.
Yeah.
I don't want to negate my own card.
The amount of times I've been in Fire King, and then like I go Fire King Island effect, but I need to pop the Ash in hand, and then me thinking, okay, it's resolved. Ash,
Yeah.
but then I Ash my own Fire King. I'm like,
no.
fuck!
Yeah, look. Been there.
Because it pops up with multiple cards. Because you have trigger effects. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I knew I had that. Okay, I'll activate that.
Just need to pay just a smidge more attention. Just a tiny bit. Now, Bragg, I see you reading Songs of Dominators.
Yeah, it's just lining all of them up in a row to achieve their full effects and not have the blowback. Just
Oh, there's only one deck that does that, and that is Stun.
yeah,
Because they want you to do as little as possible, and then summon the rock or the surfy fucking robot, and then make you sad.
Are we getting an imperm limit eventually?
Maybe?
Yeah, imperm's not the only way, really. Like
Imperm plus any Dominus card is pretty much how you
yeah,
get
like that's
Dominus cards.
yeah, like
You go Imperm, and that's like,
I was like, did Dominators fix it? It didn't. Just you could just use Dominators, have another one, then this in hand. Yeah, it's just.
The problem is that Song of the Dominators means that you can't activate cards in hand, right? Monsters in hand, yeah. So they all have those effects that restrict them.
But that's fine. Restriction's fine.
Yeah. This one having a light and just being able to be played in any light or dark deck, pretty fucking good.
I'm so keen.
But letting them special summon. Yeah, we'll see. Seems like a good card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
definitely
it's
a good card.
a crazy good card.
These two sets, Burst Protocol and Blazing Dominion, have
A lot to like.
a lot to like. Yeah.
While also, this year's shape will be crazy because then, the Rarity Collection, the decks. First 6 months is going to be a bit crazy.
Yeah. Need more money. And then lastly, just before we started, we had our first hint of this month's V-Jump promo. So this one is called Possessed Resonance Win. So this is described as synergizing extremely well with the pre-constructed decks released in January. It's a brand new Charmer card. So it's a level 5 Wind Fusion monster. We will know its effects as of the 7th, as per the norm.
Yep.
They need it. Because as far as I can tell, they still don't do
Yeah.
anything.
About
Yeah,
to roll out
because
their decks.
they got a fusion in the structure deck, right?
Yes.
But it did fuck all.
Yeah, it did more the more material it had put into it. And, like, it did have a way to, in theory, add all of those material, but it's very resource heavy because you add, like, the 4, but then you have to put 2 back in the deck.
Yeah.
So, like, it never really guaranteed that you had everything that you needed.
Yeah, definitely. What were you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be interesting. Like, I think it would have to be a insane card for it to become super relevant. But even then, it's a V-Jump, so, like, while they've been good at bringing those in, it's not always like, oh yeah, next set, locked in kind of thing. Like, I still haven't got my Dogmatica card until
Where are your Sky Strikers, bro?
Mes de Muerta.
Where are your Sky Strikers?
Around.
No, I'm saying about the V-Jump one.
Oh, it's in the
Muerta.
No, it's in
the
no,
other one?
it's in fucking the deck.
The maze.
Oh, the please
Yeah.
buy Mitsu before we ban a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't get it before YCS.
Such.
So therefore, Exorcist at YCS,
You will,
which
I will have them.
Oh yeah, because that new stuff will be coming in.
I'm not keen for because the decks the more I've played with it this week, I'm like, no decks I like.
Welcome. Actually, I'm out of there. I found my deck.
Well, wait, no, Cool Team won't have its support by then.
That's no, he's
Yeah,
not talking
that's
about.
not
I'm tempted by that almost.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, he ruined the algorithm on the television. That's all I was watching last
Oh, that, yeah,
The-
no, I know
yeah.
about that. Yeah, the emu deck.
The emu.
If
I'll picture in you.
if the cold open got in, you have context. If not, unlucky. So we move on to news. Questions. We've done news. We move on to questions from our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link is in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. Our first one this week comes to us from 6i6. Will Team C4G be participating or commentating YCS Sydney? So some news that got brought up literally the day after we recorded last week is that for the first time in 7-8 years,
It was just the 150th, wasn't it?
175th wasn't it?
Well, yeah, sorry, 175th, which
Yeah.
was
2016 or 17?
17.
I wasn't there.
18's Melbourne, 17. Yeah.
So the first time in 9 years.
it wasn't Bosch. It wasn't Bosch. It was before Melbourne. So yeah, 17 has to be the one.
Yeah, so the first time in 9 years, YCS Sydney will be streamed. The little blurb that we had says, our team is almost assembled, the prizes being loaded up, and the stream team is fine-tuning their process. As of time of recording, we have nothing to do with that. We have not been invited, we have not been asked. So we'll probably see you on the tables, but in such a way that I'll be versing you and I'll be sad.
I mean, we'll be.
Well, we'll be participating.
I wouldn't mind doing our own.
Not
stuff.
in the stream part of
Not
it,
in
we'll
the
be
stream part.
participating as players.
But at YCS, we'll be there.
Like, I always have an like. I would like to do media coverage of it. I don't want to do the stream per se, but I would like to do just coverage a bit better. But we do. Podcast is what I fuck with. Actual social videos are just not my vibe.
I did. So I was looking back at our Cab of a Game channel, and the YCS before we went to our new location,
Mm-hmm.
we did pretty well with that one. I'd like to do that again.
We started well with that one, doing
Yeah.
like the pseudo player interviews after
Yeah.
each round. But after round 4, I think we either just
Well,
forgot or couldn't be fucked.
I mean, yeah, it becomes pretty hard to find it. Well, the new venue, we did a few little updates.
They never went anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put them on the pod.
Did you?
I mean,
Because I don't remember that bit of us recording like down near the gardens towards the end of the day.
I remember
seeing that.
editing something in the Airbnb. Don't remember what I edited though.
Jesse.
Yeah. Good. It was a good weekend.
I hope that place still does karaoke. I'm so keen.
Well, no, we're gonna be nowhere near it.
What do you mean?
It's all the way in Granville.
There'll be somewhere that does karaoke. You'll be fine.
Good luck.
Next question comes to us from Corey. How do you feel about the new Karibo cards? I don't. Moving on. The next question is also from Corey. What do you prefer, board breaker decks or hand trap decks? Do you think one is better than the other?
Hand drops.
It depends on the format. Some formats need disruption on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Some you can actually just sort of sit there, not give them the window of response. Like, because sometimes people are hoping that you respond to them to do stuff. Like me, with tactics. So, yeah, I feel like it's very format dependent. If I were to play either one, I feel like I'd be harking back to, like, my previous years, and I would say board breakers, where I was just playing Mech Knight, and, like, I needed my opponent to have a board to do something.
I like hand traps in main, board breakers, half board breakers inside, the other half being going first cards.
Yeah.
That's about my approach generally every time.
I have come to the realization, well, I knew Droplet was always a good card. I just never found a home for the card. But
it's a
with
great card. It's great.
with Crystron, it was very good home. I just sent everything to grave and it didn't shit in grave. It was just very good. So it depends on the format, depends on the deck, depends everywhere. You can't really pick or choose which one you really want.
Next question, also from Corey. What card is the bane of your existence? It will be, and will forever be, no matter its legality or otherwise, Mystic Mine. That card gives me a brain aneurysm. It makes me unbelievably rageful. The fact that I had to deal with it in the charity thing and lost because of it made me want to commit crimes. It made me so
I still haven't gone back and watched
unspeakably
that.
angry.
I haven't gone back and watched the charity one where I was in the final with mine, just trying to draw a new Exodia.
Oh,
That was disgusting.
yeah, that was
Still
the year
lost.
before. Did you? I thought you'd won that.
Oh, no, Caleb won it. Caleb won it.
Mine is triple tactics talents.
That's completely fair.
That's all of me too.
That's his bloody favourite colour.
Now
reason
that
for
it's at 1, it's even worse.
In fairness, actually, no, I don't know if this is true. I was going to say, in fairness, the last time I activated talents is because I thrusted to search it, but I think I thrusted for Dark Hole, blow up your board,
Yeah.
and then activated the talents I'd already had.
Yep.
That card has been insane since day dot. Anyone who says that it doesn't belong in a deck, go away. The card's insane.
I still don't play it.
Card's crazy.
I know it's crazy, but it's a 1-0. When am I ever going to fucking see it? It's not an
Well, you're
engine
definitely not going to
piece.
see if it's not in the deck list.
It's not an engine piece. If I see it in hand, and actually, I will play it in the deck that I'm going to play. Because the deck is so fucking consistent that it's good. But anyway, yes.
I've forgotten the recent one that's my bane of my existence, but Naturia Beast is probably the original bane of my existence.
Oh, yeah. That's harking a long time back. That's even before me.
Draw.
Nothing
Or
else.
at least in the early days of me, I don't know.
Shift.
Draws,
Actually, shift is close.
I mean,
Shifter
getting
and balance.
OTK by BLS was never fun. Yeah, it's probably Naturia Beast.
Oh, is Shifter worse than Talons?
Shift to the bane of existence. No, you just,
I can play around Shifter sometimes. I just hate it when I fucking see
that's how I feel
Talons.
about mine. Like, you can play around mine sometimes.
How?
You can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
I spent all of COVID playing around mine. Give me a break.
I still remember the game. I think it was during the pandemic stuff where we were playing online. Lachlan had gotten me to a point where he activated Mystic Mine, but had like very little else. And my entire board had Mech Knights on it, and I had all 3 of the floodgates up, so he also couldn't do anything. So it's an absolute stalemate.
This, I'm almost certain I've said this before. You can see through that blue eyes' eye. I know you can't. That during the pandemic, we were all locked in. We had to either duel with friends or just Discord duels or whatever. I was in the very privileged position to live with another Yu-Gi-Oh player who played Mystic Mine and only Mystic Mine the entire time. I'm like, not many other people are gonna be living with someone else that's as like a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and here I am, stuck playing Mystic Mine matches.
Funny enough, during COVID, I tried to get my brother into Yu-Gi-Oh so many fucking times. He always said no. But now that he's gotten to the age where I was back then, he's now hit that time where he's like, I now see what you were trying to do. Because I just wanted something to do with him.
Yeah. And also build up skills, and best way to learn the game is to play the game, so might as well keep going. Yeah, it's just something I kind of think over of like going, what a waste opportunity sitting at home hours and hours of the day, and all I've got to do is play mine matches. So that's why I think I can play around mine. Because
You just
had
used
to.
it. Yeah.
To be able to play...
But it's
you had
also
to.
destroyed everything in my brain, because that's all I know now.
I need spell and trap. I need spell and trap removal.
Here I am in 2026 going, this is a mine.
How do we do with this filth spell? Next question is again from Corey. Could you make an inspirational quote in Yummy terms?
No.
I do not care to.
Some of those some of your algorithm matches had the emu deck versus Yummy, and Yummy doesn't play that bad into it. Like, they had to rely on a couple, like they had to have Droll and a Bell at some point, and I'm like, even at this point, Yummy's still crazy.
Yeah.
Respect to Yummy.
So
That's not really an inspirational quote. That's just gassing it up.
Well, that brings us into our next question. Shockingly, you won't believe this.
606.
It's from Corey. Do you think banning Herald is the only fix we need in this format?
Yes.
No.
No, there's a lot more that can be done. Herald is just the beginning.
Well, banning Herald will make it that Yummy and Mitsu can't go together. So,
Good.
If they ban Herald, I'd be happy with our YCS.
So, counterpoint. What if, instead of we worry about if Mitsu can go into Yummy, why don't we put Mitsu in the bin?
Yeah, I know that. I would rather that. I 100% would rather that.
They're not going to do both.
But they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
Mitch is not going to the bin. Not till April.
Yeah, that's the big concern, is that they have a giant box that says Mitsu's not going to get hit.
Big.
Well, it's giant in the fact that it's screaming to the fact that Mitsu's not going to get addressed. So I don't want a ban list until maybe 2 weeks after that box has been sold. And hopefully it sells really well, because then they'll be motivated to do it. However, other things that I would like fixed in this format. Potentially a hit to Yummy outside of just the searcher for the Mitsu cards. Similar to maybe the OCG/Master Duel, in that you limit Snatchy, you limit maybe Marshmallow, so that the surprise is not like constantly on loop. I think Draco Towel could probably use some addressing as well. Perhaps to Phimena, perhaps to the Malulu. K9 as well, just because of how oppressive it can be.
I reckon K9's going to sneak through.
It potentially
and
could.
it will be a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it will. Because K9 hasn't... They hit Vanquish Soul and all that, so it kind of put K9 on the back already. Draco Tail had its time, Yummy had its time. Maybe K9 is now coming up again, but I think K9 coming up right now is making it so that they haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
With... do we know what these fucking hammer things are?
No. You may have seen as well, quick side tangent, that Konami keep posting hammer-related content. They also made a 6-7 joke, which nearly made me vomit. No idea what that's in relation to. The speculation is that it's Banhammer, but there's really nothing to relate that
No,
to.
it could just be shit posting. What do you mean nothing?
It's
They're
also...
hammers.
My only thing that I don't think it is a Banhammer is because the Master Duel page
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, but
The Master Duel releases ban lists all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
no, yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping for a ban list. A ban list would be great. I reckon that there could be one. Ben doesn't think Ben thinks there'll be one later. But
I mean, it is unfortunate, but I do agree with Ben. I feel like
Yeah.
they will just wait until like maybe 3 weeks after the Mitsu Sky Striker X Sabers box is sold. God knows why they put
X
Saber in it. Yeah. They'll just wait until that's sold enough that they can go, okay, time to die.
Oh, Golems would have been a bane of my existence card at one point.
Yeah, and that had weird resurgences over time as well. Like every so often, it's like, oh, I can make a couple of synchro monsters. I'm gonna rip your hand. Also, circling back again to Cool Tune, I feel like that's going to end up being addressed just on the fact that it gives so much hand knowledge of how to play, and typically speaking, Konami no like hand knowledge.
yeah, I understand that. But we still had Naori.
Yeah, but that one's bad. You have to send a card for that. You're getting it for free.
I guess.
Now,
Just use
we
cards.
move on to a non-Corey question. Get excited. This one is from a new Discord member
Oh,
called
yay.
Akrai, or Akri.
Hello.
Not sure how to pronounce it. Not sure
How
if it
are
has a
ya?
pronunciation. So, the core of his question is, or their question, what would you say is a beginner-friendly way for someone to pick up the TCG without conforming to higher competitive or tournament standards? I guess it kind of circles back to what you two were doing, because it is in relation, I guess, for further context. He does give like a whole another 2 paragraphs, but basically he wants to get his sister into the game. Being that you're both playing assumedly in the same space, you can just like basically tailor make the format. Like you make her deck, you make your deck,
Yeah.
and you just basically layer the knowledge as like she gets better. It's
Yes.
like you might just start with vanillas and equips, and then you move on to like extra deck stuff.
So, yes, that was the way that I was going to be able to teach my brother. But also the 2-player starter kit is not too bad.
Ah.
Yeah, go through the scripted duel,
Yeah.
and then just
Because
like,
there's spoiler, there is no ending to that.
what?
You just keep going.
The 2 starter kit is pretty much play this, and then no one wins the duel. It pretty much the end of that duel is you both destroying your biggest monster together, and then you just have a blank field. So you just keep playing with what you have in hand.
I always wondered that as well, and
Huh.
it never occurred to me to actually ask who wins the scripted duel. But it obviously just gets to a point where
Oh, yeah,
the Zeus runs into the synchro, the
And then-
boards go away,
and then you play with whatever else you drew.
and then get
Yeah.
whatever's left.
Mhm.
But surely one player in that situation is in a more advantageous position than the other.
Yeah, whoever's going
I-
first.
Unless they have like
Don't even
perfectly done this so that like both of you still have like 3 monsters and a spell in hand. I don't know. Like it would be easy to do, I
Yeah.
guess, if you've tailor made the deck to do it. But it's interesting.
I remember me and Tom doing.
I wanted to do it for the channel and like circle through different anime voices, like on a roulette wheel. But Ben said no because Ben is the bane of fun.
Yeah.
And
But-
also, I think he only does 2 accents, and both of them are a little bit racist.
Yeah, that is true.
And it's also it was done. I don't know. That's an interesting idea. I mean, it's so sad that Speed Duels is off the table now.
Yeah, just go through your normal shit, tributing levels. Because the game is definitely not like the anime, so you can't just watch the anime.
The new decks, the decks in March might be cool. Like
Which of those again?
Striker, Mitsu, and Thingy.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I just keep
I mean-
a low ceiling like that because I wouldn't recommend that for the synchros. The branded stuff's a bit too convoluted.
Oh,
We're, we're out of good starter decks, and that's the problem.
yeah, true. Like, we need like a we need new structure.
You want a good structure deck?
Starter deck, I'm talking.
Buy the Fire King one.
Still too convoluted.
It's
Not really.
relatively simple. Things just blow up sometimes.
What it takes for someone who doesn't understand game mechanics.
True.
Yeah, but normally it's just
I'm talking
normal something. add something.
1800 monsters and equip spells.
Yeah, that's legitimately where I'd start.
Yeah.
Just so you can work out like the bare minimum.
The
of the
problem
deck, and
is
then
that you need to already have all that shit.
well, if you've been playing for a while, chances are you've just gotten a bunch of random stuff, and this is just between us, right?
Speed jewels.
You can just proxy them.
I know.
Oh.
You can proxy or even buy.
No, don't buy. Although they might be
can-
more expensive depending on where you get to these things
Go
printed.
to your Sunday market and buy some fucking
Oh yeah.
goofy
Yeah.
shitty
Is
one
that
or
is that
something.
still a thing that happens? I feel like that'd almost
Oh,
be
no.
exclusive for Pokemon.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
just
it's
Pokemon now.
probably
Yeah.
all
All the
Pokemon.
petrol stations I went into had fakes. I'm like,
Yeah, that weirds me out. And like some of them aren't even like the current set's name. It's like just
Yeah.
some random.
but still priced at the same price of the actual Pokemon product now, which is getting up there. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
bit
like
on-
$9.50 a pack. I'm not paying that for the real. You think I'm paying it for a fake? And then last question is from 6R6. What is your favorite bad? Sorry, there's two questions in here. So penultimate question is, what is your favorite bad archetype that you wish was meta relevant?
I mean, all my favorite archetypes.
So a banned archetype that wasn't meta beforehand.
That's not at all what the question was.
Bad.
Bad.
Bed.
Oh,
B-A-D.
bad. Sorry, I thought you said banned.
Bad.
Okay, bad archetype. Okay.
Well,
Mine is Metaphys.
no.
And it had one day of meta relevancy when I came second in the Mega Regionals. And that was it.
That's a good deck profile.
Did we ever do a deck profile?
Oh, was that not the deck profile of you doing that?
Why are you making me look like Elon Musk with that?
Oh yeah, I should point towards the camera. No, it was a point. It was a point.
That's what he said. It's not what he said.
Yeah.
Black Rose.
The fact that Black Rose is bad. This thing, Black Rose has all the pieces to be good. It's
Yeah,
just,
it's gotten good support recently, but
then
it's
just-
still not meta.
no. Was it? Is it bad though?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Everything's bad.
It's just-
That's the problem.
It's just, can I summon Black Rose and blow up your board?
I suppose that's a question to pose. Is there such thing as a rogue deck choice anymore? Or is it like the rogue decks just aren't anywhere near the...
So
yeah, not including stun or anti-medicine.
Rogue deck is a deck that is not either the best three decks in the room. Your tier 2 is Rogue.
Especially, I mean, at the moment it feels that way, and it shouldn't feel that way. Like, you should be able to scrounge out some wins, but...
Because I think the thing is that what makes it Rogue is that there's so many decks at that tier 2 point.
Yeah.
Well, in my mind, rogue decks have also been like not in the sort of zeitgeist of the meta. Like
Yeah.
people aren't really considering them. So then when like you plot, I don't think this really falls in. Oh, maybe it does. Like if someone puts Man and the Mask on the board, it's like, oh, okay, wasn't expecting that, but people are expecting that.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. Not expecting it. Yeah, that's where you lose, but you lose to not understanding the deck, which we've been over a few times. Not that the deck's good.
Yeah. But yeah, mine's
What a
Metaphys,
game.
Yours is
What
Red
a
Rose.
game.
What's yours?
I said Belmonica, Scrap. Like all of it. Like every deck I like.
Every deck is
every
good.
deck I like is bad at the moment.
And then finally, again from 6R6, what is your favourite and most hated form of public transport?
Favorite, driving my car.
That's not public.
I don't like driving. I don't like traveling in public. Actually, I like flying.
Does that count as public transport?
Yeah.
There's other people on it.
I get that.
I would say yes.
Okay.
Flying would probably be my least favorite.
I don't mind flying short distances. It's when it starts, like, granted I've only had one long flight, but even then, actually no, that was preferable.
Oh, the experience of being on the plane is great.
The whole process of getting to the plane sucks though.
Yeah. Fuck the TSA.
Least
I haven't
favorite,
had to deal with them.
ferry/boat.
You don't like ferries? Huh? You're not a ferry enjoyer.
Doesn't like fish.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Mind you, the ferries around Sydney Harbour, like, whereas like if this was any other, a lot of other countries would charge more for this because this is almost a tool boat as well.
Yeah, they kind of have that dual functionality, don't
It
they?
goes too slow.
That's the problem with public transport. It doesn't. Like,
Well, at least a bus or a train goes fast.
buses. I hate buses.
I
I-
can't stand buses.
Yeah, no, buses actually probably buses. I mean, what do I hate more, federal officers or bus drivers? This is pretty. This is where they just drive past you. And yeah, trains. I love trains. That's pretty well on the record. We just don't have enough of them, so it's not viable. So I've been driving for the last few years, and that's been pretty nice to have freedom and independence. But I never wanted it. I wanted to be a train man all my life. I was forced into this way of living because of this damn country.
But that does conclude us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you are listening, feel free to favourite. Jump into a Discord, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you all next week. Peace.
I think it's an emu.
An emu.
I'm gonna doubt that it's me.
Fuck, we should have kept that for the pod.